Hello everyone, I'm Geek Freak and welcome to the video. Let me ask you guys something. Has there ever been any media out there that you watched as a kid or a teenager or something around like a few years ago, or maybe you know somewhere in your life that you've watched a piece of media and you wish you could watch that piece of media again, but you can't find it anywhere, it's not on DVD, it's not online or anything like that. And like I said, it can be absolutely anything. And I'll give you guys an example. One of my favourite series is from Channel 4's 100 Greatest. And I think there's roughly around, I don't know, about 70 episodes of this. I think the series started in 1999 and ended in 2015. And basically, this series was about episodes of countdowns that went on for about, I don't know, about 2 hours to 4 hours. And each episode will talk about a certain subject, like for example, the 100 greatest scariest moments, the 100 greatest kids TV shows, the 100 greatest cartoons, you know, stuff like that. And I really did love watching these when I was a kid. And one of those reasons was, number one, I could stay up late until 12 o'clock at night, until the episode stopped. And this is when I was a kid. Number two, these lists introduced me to series, cartoons, shows I'd never heard about, old shows, and things I didn't know about the world, you know, that sort of stuff. And some, if not most of them, started off from 100 to number 1 in a countdown, and sometimes they would be from 50 all the way to number 1. And even though some of these lists aren't perfect, like the 100 greatest cartoons, because even though that list is a mess, it's still enjoyable to watch. Now, I know what some people are going to say. They're going to say, oh, but Geek Freak, why would you want to watch episodes that's about 2 hours to 4 hours long? Especially if you saw them when you was a kid. Why would you waste your time watching something that's around 2 hours to 4 hours long if you already watched them? Well, there's a few reasons. Number 1, nostalgia. Number 2, I enjoyed them. And number 3, there are some lists that I haven't watched. So I would love to get my hands on the lists that I haven't watched yet. But again, even though that some of these lists aren't perfect, and you could say that some of them need to be updated, I'm still trying to get my hands on some of them that I'm still looking for. But in this video, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk to you guys of the lists that I do have. And even though I do have some of these lists, I'm still looking for better quality videos of these lists that have better picture quality, sound quality, lists that don't have any sections cut out. And I'm also looking for parts of a list that I'm missing. And so, this is what I'm going to do. If you're a fan of Channel 4's 100 Greatest Moments, and you guys are looking for all these lists, or some of these lists, or looking for certain videos from this series, well, good news. I just might have the list that you guys are looking for. Maybe. And the reason why I said maybe is because I'm still looking for certain lists, I'm looking for better quality videos, I'm looking for videos that doesn't have any sections cut off. You know, stuff like that. And if you're a fan of this series and you have better quality videos or better quality lists from this series, please let me know in the comment sections below. Now, I'm going to give you guys a list of the videos that I do have, and I'm also going to tell you guys where you can find these lists at the end of this video. And some of these videos is incomplete, you know, just 1 or 2 of them. But I'll get to that when I get to that. And so, this is my list of videos that I do have from Channel 4's 100 Greatest. And starting off at number 1 is one of my personal favourites, the 100 Greatest Scariest Moments. I got this video from another YouTuber, and as you guys probably guessed, it's about the 100 Greatest Scariest Moments. And you can find all sorts of things on here, from movies to soaps, music videos, ads, etc, etc. Number 2 on this list is the 100 Greatest Cartoons. Now, even though this episode is controversial because it's all over the place and there are things on this list that is questionable, like stop motion, movies, series, and so on and so on. But this list is more of a celebration of cartoons than saying, oh, these are the top 100 greatest cartoons of all time. But you know what, that's just me. Number 3 is the 100 greatest toys. And I'm not gonna lie, this one is actually very, very enjoyable. It's basically about toys that kids play with. Now, some people think, oh, what's so great about toys? What's so great about toys? But if you was ever a child and you've always wanted to have like a toy, or you used to play with toys and also stuff like that, and you was to watch this episode and you saw your favorite toy on here, you would be delighted to see your favorite toy on this list. And even if you don't, it's fantastic to watch, seeing what people used to play back in the day and other things, stuff like that. And even though the last 2 are my favorite, the 100 Greatest Toys is probably the most enjoyable episode. Number 4 is the 100 Greatest Funny Moments. And with a title like that, you know you're going to get some laughs in this episode. And you know what? This episode doesn't disappoint. And you know what, even though comedy is subjective, you're about to find something on this list that'll make you laugh and want to go and look up. For me, this one was very enjoyable to watch, especially if you're down in the dumps. Now, number 5 is the undergrad TV ads. Now, I know what some people are going to say. They're going to say, oh, come on, Geek Freak, how is TV ads enjoyable? Well, to be fair, most of my favourite ads aren't on this list. But saying that, the ads on this list are very memorable. I mean, if you just want to sit down and relax, and if you're part of the older generation and used to watch this list, you'll probably find a few adverts that'll make you say, well, yeah, I remember this ad when I was a kid. And if you're part of the younger generation, you'll get to see what sort of adverts that people used to watch back in the day. I mean, there's some really good adverts in this list. Most of them aren't my favourite, but I can see why they was put on this list. Actually, you know what? I think I actually might make my own list of my top 100 TV ads. But anyways, yeah, on with the list. Number 6 is the undergrad kids TV shows. Now, unlike the undergrad cartoons, the undergrad kids TV shows had a bundle of things, and it was mostly in live action. You know, like using puppets, game shows, stop motion, you know, stuff like that. And I don't think kids would be able to watch, you know, puppets and, you know, game shows like they do today with the cartoons. There is a charm to live action with kids TV shows, like again with game shows and live TV puppets, you know, stuff like that. There is a charm to them. I mean, some of these sections on this list is shows that my parents used to watch. So to the younger generation, this is going to be like a sort of like a blast to the past of what your parents used to watch, or your grandparents. And you guys will probably think, look at those stupid puppets. I can't believe my grandparents or my parents used to watch this. But hey, who knows? Maybe you might like some of these shows and you might want to go and check them out. So yeah, let's move on to number 7. And number 7 is the 100 Greatest Gadgets. Now, what do I mean by gadgets? Well, just to let you guys know, this video came out somewhere around in the year 2000s. Actually, no, it was 2011. So it was around 10 years ago when this video came out. So there could have been a lot more gadgets that could have been on this list from then to now. Here's a few examples, like the karaoke machine, toasters, hoovers or vacuums, fans, TVs, you know, stuff like that. This episode is kind of like the 100 Greatest Toys, but this episode celebrates the 100 Greatest Gadgets. Like I said, you know, the toaster, you know, stuff like that. I think the 100 Greatest Toys is the better one out of these two, but the 100 Greatest Gadgets is still entertaining. Now, number 8 is the 50 Greatest Documentaries. Now, some people will think that documentaries aren't interesting and they're boring, but you know what? That's not necessarily true. I mean, there are a few documentaries on this list that I absolutely love, and I'm glad made on this list. And documentaries are there to give us one side of a story of what happened in history. Because even though I do believe that some documentaries have a bias to them, because, I mean, come on, some documentaries does have a bias and they try to paint a certain person in a good light or a bad light. But saying that, some of you maybe might find some documentaries on this list interesting, so you want to go and find them to watch. And even though I would have loved to have seen 100 greatest documentaries, you know, just to get 50 more on there, this is a really good countdown. Oh, and I should mention one little thing. There is a person on this documentary that's been put on this list, and that person is one of the most hated people on the planet. And his initials is JS. Now, even though I think JS is a piece of crap, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you guys are going to have to go and look at the documentary to see what I'm talking about. And if I was to say his name, I'm pretty sure that YouTube would bury this video. You'll know who I'm talking about when you see him. Again, I know JS is a piece of crap, but I still love the 50 greatest documentaries despite him being in it. I mean, come on, this video didn't age well, but again, I did enjoy this video. And so, let's move on to number 9. Now, number 9 is the 30 greatest political comedies. Now, with this one, when I was young, was really boring, simply because I wasn't into politics, I didn't know what the hell was going on, and as an adult, I might actually find this episode funny. But to be honest, even though I did say I'm a fan of the series, I haven't really took the time to actually sit down and actually watch this episode, simply because, well, politics is very boring, even though it's trying to make politics funny. So really, I need to sit down and watch this episode and see what the hell it's all about. So yeah, I do have it, I just haven't took the time to actually watch it. So I don't know if this episode has anything cut from it, it has bad picture quality or sound quality. If it does, please let me know in the comment sections below. But you know what, I can see why it's the 30 greatest political comedies and not 50 or 100. I don't think anybody's actually interested in politics with comedy, unless it's South Park, because those guys can do things right with political comedy. But yeah, I'm going off track. And so with that said, let's move on to number 10. And number 10 is the 100 greatest World Cup moments. Now, I'm just going to come out and say it, I'm not really a fan of football or sports in general, but I'm sure there's a football fan out there that would love to watch this, or soccer if you're in America. It basically gives the 100 greatest moments in soccer, basically. And to be fair, this list is kind of like the 30 greatest political comedies. It just doesn't interest me. But I actually might watch the 100 greatest political comedies than I would the 100 greatest World Cup moments, simply because I'm not really into football. But if you're a football fan, I think you'll like this episode. And so, let's move on to number 11. Now, number 11 wasn't part of Channel 4's 100 Greatest series. It was actually part of Channel 4's band season. But saying that, I still enjoy this countdown, and it was made by Channel 4, so I'm going to count it. And it was called X-Rated, Top 20 Most Controversial TV Moments. And also, it is a countdown, so I'm going to count it. And even though it belongs to a different series altogether, but again, I'm going to still count it. Basically, the band series talks about band stuff that they'll never show on TV ever again. Like for example, X-Rated, the pop videos they tried to ban. X-Rated, the sex films they tried to ban. X-Rated, the TV they tried to ban. X-Rated, the ads they couldn't show. I'm also looking for these two, alongside other episodes that belongs to this series. You know, the band season. But that's a completely different video altogether. But let's get back to the 20 most controversial TV moments. Basically, this is a top 20 list of the things that were shown on TV, but loads of people was complaining about these things when they were first shown on TV. So this episode is a lot of fun to watch. Rude and crude humour, baby. Rude and crude humour. And with that said, let's move on to number 12. Now at number 12, I only just recently got this. The 100 Greatest Tearjerkers. Now the thing is, I haven't watched this episode. I mean, years ago I watched it on TV, and I completely forgot about it. But the video that I have, I don't know if it has any segments missing, or it has bad picture quality or audio quality, but I'll upload it regardless so you guys can go and check it out for yourself. But basically, this episode is about the saddest moments on TV. And those moments could be from series or movies or whatever. Like I said, it's been a very long time, and I haven't seen this episode yet by the time of this video I'm making. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. If you guys have any better quality videos of this episode, please let me know in the comment section below. And so, let's move on to number 13 and 14. Now 13 and 14 are exactly the same. The 100 Greatest Stand-Ups, 2010 and 2007. Basically, 2007 came out first, and then 2010, which you can see here, came out 3 years later. Now, in both of these, I do have both, but the problem is, both of these two have sections of the video that are missing. So I'm still looking for the full video of both episodes. And basically, the 100 Greatest Stand-Ups is just that, the 100 Greatest Stand-Ups, where people are on the stage telling jokes. And if you guys like comedy, and you want to look up these people so you can have a good laugh, then if you was to watch these two episodes, 2007 and 2010, and if you like any of the stand-ups on these lists, you can look them up and have a good laugh. There's racist comedians, there's politically correct comedians, there are female comedians, all sorts of comedians, old, new. These two episodes are a good laugh, but again, I'm still looking for the full episodes. So if you guys have a copy of the videos, please let me know in the comment sections below. So it's 2007 and 2010, the 100 Greatest Stand-Ups. And so, let's move on to number 15. The 100 Greatest TV Moments from Hell. Now you guys are probably wondering, okay, what does this mean? The 100 Greatest TV Moments from Hell. Well, okay, let's just say for example that you're on Wheel of Fortune. And, okay, you know that episode where Randy said the N-word on Wheel of Fortune? And it was on TV nationwide? And it had the question, people that annoy you. And he said the N-word? I would say the word, but you two wouldn't be too pleased. So yeah, it's basically that, except it's on a list. Basically, in this episode, the things on this list will make you cringe saying, oh, I can't believe that happened, or oh, I can't believe he said that, or oh, that's way too much for TV. It's kind of like that. But the problem is, on this video that I've got, there are a few segments in this video that I'm missing. So if you guys have a full video of the episode, please let me know in the comment sections below. And if I can find the full video, I'll upload that video with the one I've already uploaded that has the missing segments, with the full one that you guys are giving me. Now, even though this episode can be a little bit cringy, because you'll probably be thinking, oh no, I can't believe he said that, or oh no, I can't believe this happened, it's still funny and entertaining to watch. And to be fair, I really do love this episode, but the problem is, I haven't got the full episode. That's why it's so low down on the list. So yeah, well that's then done, let's move on to number 16. And the next one is the 100 Greatest War Films. Now with this episode, I've also got this one, but I'm missing a segment from it. I'm just missing number 49 to number 18. I've already got half the list from the first part, which is to 100 to 50, but I'm missing half of the second half. Now, I do remember this episode from when I was a kid, but it has been years since I've seen it. I remember a few segments from there and there, but I haven't seen the full video. And again, I'm still missing segments from this list. So if you guys have got the full episode of this video, please let me know in the comment section below. But basically, it's about the 100 greatest war films, which is obvious. I'm not really into war films, but I would still watch it. Because, you know, there are a few masterpiece war films out there that deserve to be on this list. So if you guys have got the full video of this episode, please let me know in the comment sections below. And with that said, let's move on to number 17. Now, I've done all of Channel 4's 100 greatest moments. You know, all the ones I've got. The ones I've just mentioned is the ones I've already got. So I'm still looking for other Channel 4's 100 greatest moments. But I'll make a list video of what I'm trying to look for. So look forward to that. Anyways, the next list I have is the 50 best horror movies you've never seen. And, you know, with a title like that, you probably guess what it is. It's horror movies that you've probably never seen. But if you're a horror buff and you've seen like loads of horror movies, you'll probably have seen the horror movies that's in this list. But if you're not into horror, or you're just, you just casually watch horror movies, you probably might find something on this list that you might want to check out. So yeah, with that said, let's move on to the next list. Now the next one is going to be 3 in 1. Bravo's The 100 Greatest Scary Movie Moments, and its sequel, 30 Even Scarier Movie Moments, and its sequel, 13 Scarier Movie Moments. Basically, these 3 are basically the same. You have the 100, then the 30, then the 13. So basically, you got yourself 143 segments of watching time. And even though that these are completely different episodes, they are made by the same people, and it's basically about the scary moments in movies. So this is basically the American version of Channel 4's 100 Greatest Scariest Moments, but in this case, instead of having scary moments from ads or music videos or TV or movies, these 3 are basically from only movies. Which isn't bad, but you know what, having scary moments from movies is what people come looking for. I've always seen Channel 4's 100 Greatest Scariest Moments and Bravo's 100 Greatest Scary Movie Moments as rivals in their respective categories. Bravo's does movies, and Channel 4 does everything. But you know what, that's what I like about these two. They're both unique. But yeah, the 100, the 30, and the 13 is about scary movie moments. And you guys will have hours and hours and hours of time watching this series. So yeah, well that's said and done, let's move on to the next one. And the next one is from Channel 5, TV's 50 Greatest Magic Tricks. Now, this one is really fun. I mean, come on, who doesn't love magic tricks? And that's just basically it, magic tricks, shown on TV. They'll be entertaining to watch. And as for the last 4, I'm going to do these really quick. So here we go. Number 1, the 50 worst movies ever made. I mean, come on, the title speaks for itself. Number 2, 50 greatest TV endings. Number 3, ITV 50 greatest shows. And number 4, the greatest kids TV moments. Whew, man, that was a long list. Now, I'm going to say this to you guys. If you guys are fans of Channel 4's 100 Greatest, I'll upload all these videos onto the video site BitChute. Not just Channel 4's 100 Greatests, but the other episodes that I've got on this video. All these lists will be on BitChute, so you guys can download them and have them for yourselves. And I'll say this again, if you guys have any better quality videos from Channel 4's 100 Greatest series, you know, better quality pictures, better quality audio, or the full video of the ones I'm looking for, please let me know in the comment sections below. And again, I'll make another video telling you guys which videos I'm looking for. And also, just to let you guys know, there's also another Channel 4 100 Greatest Countdown on YouTube, and it's called The 100 Greatest Albums. I am planning on getting that, but saying that, I don't think that it's the full video simply because the video is using copyrighted songs. But that's okay because the full video is on BitChute. And that's what I'd like to ask you guys. If you have the full videos of Channel 4's 100 Greatest episodes, please upload them to BitChute, please. Also, not to mention, the videos I said that has sections missing from the video, I originally got those videos from YouTube. So go and ask the original uploader and ask him or her to upload the full video if he or she can. If they can, that'd be great. And if you've seen the full video, you guys will know which ones I'm looking for and the ones that have the missing segments and looking for better quality videos. And also, look forward to the video that will have me explain which videos of the series that I'm looking for. Oh, and also, if there's any other countdowns that was made on TV, like the one I showed you on this video, you know, Bravo's scariest movie moments, the top 20 controversial TV moments, the 50 best horror movies you've never seen, because you know, I do love TV countdowns. You know, similar to the ones that I've been showing you guys on this list. So if you guys can do that, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. So yeah, I think I'm all done here. So what do you guys think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Which is your favourite Channel 400 Greatest video? Please let me know in the comment sections below. And also, please let me know of what video you're looking for from this series. And you know what? Maybe we can help each other find this fun series of Channel 4's 100 Greatest. And also, before I forget, I've also got the 100 Greatest Christmas Moments, also made by Channel 4. But I've got this thing on DVD. And basically, yeah, it's about the 100 Greatest Christmas Moments. You know, something along the lines of Christmas specials from series like The Office, Only Fools and Horses, The Vicar of Dibley, It's a Wonderful Life, The Snowman, you know, those sort of things. It could be specials, it could be movies, it could be animations, you know, stuff like that. And it's the full episode. And now, I've also got 100 Greatest Albums, also made by Channel 4. I got the full episode from BitChute. And if you guys want the 100 Greatest Christmas Moments, I'll see what I can try and do. In fact, if you guys ever want any of these episodes, please let me know in the comment section below. But some of them have missing sections, just to let you know. So if you guys have any of those videos, please let me know in the comment section below. Okay, I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update. In my copy of the video, the 100 Greatest Tearjerkers, the last 10 minutes of the video is missing. So if you guys know where I can find the last 10 minutes of the 100 Greatest Tearjerkers, please let me know in the comment section below. But regardless, I'll still upload it. So at the very least, you guys will get the majority of the list. But if you guys have got the full list, please let me know in the comment section below. And here's another update. I'm going to be uploading all these videos that I've mentioned on this list. The ones that's more or less complete. I'm going to be uploading all the videos to Rumble. So I'll leave a link in the description box below to those videos. I'm Geek Freak. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching. And if there's a series you want me to check out and review and give my thoughts on it, or if there's a top 10 list you want me to do, or any reactions, or responses, or rants on anything geeky, just leave links and comments in the comment sections below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, subscribe, put the bell on, share this video, and leave a comment in the comment sections below. And as for my social medias, I'm literally freaking everywhere! I'm on most video platforms, social medias, forums, and support sites. It's best to pause the video and see where I am. Literally all this is down in the description box below. So if you want to go and check those out, please do. I'm Geek Freak. Peace out.